there we go. Hey everybody, I'm Yvonne with Back to Earth Creations, and welcome to today's live stream. Today we are unboxing a Potomac Bead Box Treasure Edition that was very generously sent to us by Potomac Beads. There is a link down in the video description where you can get your own. But otherwise, we're gonna be getting like our bead on. I've spent the morning doing some different custom work projects and all sorts of different things. So, hey, little sprite, let me see and make sure that our chat bot is set up correctly. So, what is this? There it is. That's what's gunked up on under my wrists. Hey, little sprite. Hey, Cat and Cauldron. Hey, Anika. I'm so sorry to have cut our stream so short on Tuesday, but the internet kept crapping out on us, and I'm glad that we made the call that we did, because we didn't get like sustained internet connection until the following day, which, considering that's the least, like that's the worst thing that we had to put up with, other than like the basement flooding. So considering all the weather that came through, I feel very, very lucky. Okay, hey Erica over on YouTube, and Art Girl, and Kristen. Hey, glad to Kristen says hello, sweet friends. Glad to have y'all in the kitchen with me today. Right on. Hey Penny Van. Oh, it's so good to see you. Okay. I don't have the chat set up correctly. Let me figure out how to do that. But yeah, this is a live stream. This is not a tutorial. So for those of y'all who are, it's not showing up in the chat box. Oh, did you take care of that? Well, never mind. Oh boy. What a doozy of a day already. Okay. So let's see. We're going to click that. Make my big old head a little smaller. Hey, Mary Heart. Yeah, did y'all make it through okay? All right on, Erica. Thank you. Okay. So in Tuesday's live stream, also, I don't know what's going on, if it's allergies or what, but like, I don't know how my voice is going to hold up today. I've been sort of raspy, but these are how these florites came out that we were wrapping on Tuesday. Gotcha. Mary Hart says, yes, we just had a ladder raid. Hey, Ranga, how's it going? Oh my God, Saki girl. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. I'm trying to get the page pulled up so I can see what you did. Yeah, over on Kick. What happened to your voice? I talk too much. Essentially. Okay. So, come on, Z-Dog. Come on. Who's my favorite lampshade? Do you want to sniff the earrings? Sniff the earrings. Hey, Sarah. Yeah. Earrings. But yeah, these are earrings that are attached to, instead of ear hooks, we have... Oh my gosh, you were in surgery? Are you okay, First Man? Right? That's the front and that's the back. And then this morning, and I've not shown the customer this yet, she turned out, she was very happy with how the earrings came out. But this is the pendant that I made this morning for her with the stone that she provided. And I love it. Like this, I think Randy really likes this one as well. Woo! Ah! Well, thank you guys. This is my first time experimenting with it. I don't know if you can see. This is 21 gauge half round and 28 gauge round, kind of like in between it, to kind of weave that in together, and I super duper dig that. And then, because what was going on here is I was supposed to just have it to where it just, these little bracket parts came forward to the front to hold the front and back. This one's like was all slippery and sliding and was not having any of it. So I guess we're going to try to figure out how to do a tutorial on that design, because I would really like to figure it out for I'd like to duplicate that design like 110%. Hey, music, how have you been? Oh, and Teresa, I didn't see you come in. Hey, Lisa. Oh, well, thank you guys. Hey, Lydia. Hey, Shanika. Oh, well, thank you. Captain Cauldron says, oh, Vaughn, the custom work is beautiful. Thank you. I have really been enjoying being back at doing custom work. So I'm just letting y'all know, once I get the clear on this, we have a slot open for custom work that you could fill. So that just sounds weird. Randy's going. But yeah, if you want to slide into my emails, you can send me an email with what style of custom work you are interested in. So like pendant, earrings, bracelets, whatever it is that you're interested in, as well as what kind of budget you are interested in us designing within. And so that way we can find a balance between making your dream happen and having it be affordable. So send us an email, even if you've emailed us in the past. And I was like, no, we're not taking custom work. Now we're taking custom work. All right, on Andrea. Reversible, right? And it just, because like the backside was kind of like, it was still pretty, but this is very nice. I like it. And much more secure, yeah. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm gonna have to be eating some honey too. So now the unboxing begins. Are you ready? I don't know if I'm ready. I would bet almost actual money that I'll probably end up making earrings out of most of what's in this box. Just if I know anything about myself, I'm gonna want to make earrings out of it. Yep, it's an unboxing stream. Wow. Build the hype. Ooh. Are you excited yet? Randy says, don't rile up the fans. Meanwhile, riling up the fans. Okay, well, I'm riled up. Ooh! Whispers of antiquity. That's just what the thing says. Step into a realm of timeless elegance and vintage charm with this month's treasure box. Each bead embodies the artistry and charisma of the past. Pale, soft color accents, smoky gray and black. Wait. Like a colorized tintype. What's a tintype? Blue and pink evoke timeless grace. I'm too ignorant for this. Their AI needs to tone it down a little. While mauve whispers refinement. Ooh, mauve. Crystal AB enchants with its shimmer, leading to the ethereal glow of white iris. What's the... Oh, I want to see what's in the box. Black diamond and jet add mystery, while silver brings sophistication. Let your imagination soar as you craft modern jewelry steeped in the essence of the past. Like, how far into the past are they talking here? Ooh, more of these things. Ooh, 5-piece bead tray. Oh, there's 5 of them? I've only ever had a 3-pack before. Ooh, an old photo of Western days. Okay. Thank you, Holly. How are you doing? How are you? I just threw that. I need to get some manners. Are you feeling any better? Hey, Barfus. Hey, Trisella. Says, hi, everyone. I'm just stopping in for a few. I will need to rewatch as I have to run out to the Mother's Day weekend show. Ooh, as there appears to be a problem with the square and everyone is panicking. Oh, no. I have a few minutes, so hopefully I'll get to see unboxing. I'll unbox faster. Oh. Potomac pearls. Baby pink 6mm. I wonder. Okay, I think these are glass pearls. Yeah, these are glass pearls. Sorry, you're about to see me put all this stuff in my mouth, so I can't help myself. Ooh, look at that. Yes, I feel like I'm out in the Old West already. What? Come on, you gotta like, just pretend with me. Yeehaw, partner.
Oh, chiggers.
Oh no. Ooh. Now what on earth is this? Chili beads. White. Oh, those are nice though. Oh my. Okay, because it looks like I'm going to take some of these. Saki girl says, oh my god, I got my glowing mushroom I ordered from you. It's amazing. Oh, Saki, I'm so glad it arrived safely, first off. And second off, that you like it. Oh, now we're going to have to make some little star flowers or something out of these. Or actually, these are the most perfect little dragon toenails I've ever seen in my whole life. So I may end up using these as little monster teeth or toenails. But that's the back side. But they're on the inside. You can really see it's got those like they're like a bug that bites your skin.
Yeah.
It's fortunately I don't think you or I have ever been afflicted with them. But yeah. We usually I don't know, I get rashes every time I'm outside. There's no telling. We should get a microscope. Do what? Randy says I try to stay inside. Round trio beads, white iris. Oh my gosh, it's got 3 holes. Looks like vampire teeth, Randy. Are you okay? Okay. Your ears are turning purple.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's so cool. I have no idea how I'm going to use these, y'all. I do like that idea of using them as vampire teeth, though. Still kind of like I've been run over by a truck, but blessed and healing fast. Well, weren't you, though? Like, I'm so glad that you're healing fast, though, Holly. I wore the earrings that you gave me today. I was thinking of you. So we talking saloon ladies jewelry. Ooh, right on. Well, these are really pretty. I really like that bicone beads, 6mm. Well, it's a D8 is what it is. What's the, if like, a what? That's what it's called, an octahedron? Wow, that makes sense. 8 sides, octahedron. Love them. I think we might use these. You've guessed it, in some earrings.
No.
Yeah. Actually, I saw a really pretty necklace design that I think I want to incorporate some wire wrapping. Oh, now these are just little daisy rondels. Oh, I love that. Trisella says, I've never seen 3-hole beads. Me neither. Yeah, Walk on the Rain says, how do you use the 3-hole beads? I have no idea. Now Potomac Beads very generously sends these boxes to us, but I think you'd have to check the website. This is their, like, I think it's like their $30 box, but if you get it like for the whole year, then it's only $20 or something.
It's used in beading.
The 3-hole beads? It's used in beading? Yeah, I think you're right. Because it would be great for like, you know how sometimes we'll do those chain necklaces where the chain drapes and comes back together? It'd be like for that, but for the beads. But I don't have any beading filament that is dainty enough but robust enough to accomplish that. Yes. I like these little flowers. What a nice flower. Ooh, look at, now these are nice. My immediate thought on these ones is spider butts. Spider butt does whatever a spider butt does. Ooh, First Man says, I use 3-hole beads when I make bracelets. Oh, okay. Like stretchy bracelets or beaded bracelets. Those are so sparkly and pretty. Oh, and it's like they're enabling my earring habit. Oh my gosh. Okay. These are leverback ear wires with crystal settings. Well, I hope they gave us some crystals to set. And here's some check faceted rounds, 7mm. Ooh. Oh, Ember.
Completely ignored.
Hey, Quiet Space, how's it going? Oh yeah, for sure. I don't know if the term's burlesque, but that's what it like makes me think of. Is that like saloon? What's a polite way of saying saloon wench? Like, I don't know. Like, but yes, brothels. That's what they're called. Anyways, oh, those are very disco bubbly. Randy just keeps raising his eyebrows at me, so I don't know. Ooh, they did give us some crystals. So those are crystal chatons with the black diamond. They gave us 2 tiny little crystals to set into those hooks, which is kind of, well, I've got enough for 2 pairs of earrings, but only enough crystals for one of them. So we'll have to figure that out. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this in that tray. Hey, Annette, how's it going? Oh, we're glad we're safe too. A vampire, western, dark, mysterious saloon ladies. Yes.
On an airship.
On an airship. You know, I was actually kind of secretly hoping that this month's Potomac box would be steampunk themed. And quite frankly, no, my day's not ruined. I think we can still make this work.
Sure.
No, I'll throw in some of my own gears and I'll make. Do not eat.
Take all the fun out of the job.
Right? And then these are some really pretty dichroic beads. Those are very pretty. Deco diamond beads is what it says on the bag. Ooh, now these Iris Duo. Oh, those are pretty too. And they have a flat side and a rounded side. Really love those colors. I think stringing those into a bracelet would be really nice. And then, what color are these? Root beer lined light topaz with an AB finish. Those are pretty. I love that color. Then what are these? Cathedral beads, blue and purple. Oh no, those are cute. Look at those. Oh. Do you use magnetic clasps for your necklaces? I've gotten some clasps and started to use them. Nice for those with hand issues. We had used magnetic clasps for a little while. Like we had that like upsell option. But folks were having difficulty with them staying on because like if you put your purse over your shoulder or a little one or something, if something, any kind of pressure, it seemed like the magnets weren't strong enough, especially for bracelets. People were having issues with that. So it's been a while. It's been about 5 years since I've tried magnetic clasps though. So maybe the tech has improved. That would have been nice. What say you? I think that sounds pretty cool. It makes me think of like Firefly. Whoop. Like the kind of goth saloon lady. Like, now these are beautiful too. I really like those. I want to do these in a herringbone bracelet. Yes. Oh, really? Right on, Walk. Well, this is, what a spread. Okay, so I'm already thinking I want to try setting these crystals into this bezel. So I wonder how it is that we would do that. So I've just set it in there. And I'm going to use, I think I have a bezel roller, but for those of y'all, or those of us who don't have a bezel roller immediately next to them, I'm just going to use the end of this and I'm going to push that prong down. And so I'm just using the wood to kind of just press a little on each side. until it's right where I want it. All nestled in and cozy. Oh, first prong setting, y'all. I love it. Also, my shoulder like super duper hurts today again. Bok bok. Right, Kristen? That says Randy. Oh, Randy's setting me up some chainmail as well. Oh, that's so pretty though. So I guess how would I attach something to this? Like with just a jump ring for it to like hang down? This is a Potomac box, Lydia. I don't know. Because otherwise it's just kind of naked. Oh, off screen? Thank you. Okay. So now let's get a nice flat background. I'm using the cup burr end of this tool to open up those prongs so I can set our little crystal in there. Man, it's like the perfect size for this though. That's good. So I've pressed 1 down and I've pressed 2 down. And then I can definitely see how having like something that magnifies things would make this so much easier. Oh my goodness, look at that. We just made some prong earrings, y'all. Ooh, First Man says, I sometimes put a drop of gel super glue on the bottom to hold the position while I close the prongs. If these had been any trickier for me, I think I would have done that. But they went in pretty smooth and quick. That was nice. Mm-hmm. Okay, I want to make some big, gaudy steampunk earrings. Oh, well, there's a whole nother strand of beads that I didn't even notice. Oh, look how sparkling those are. All right, we're going to zoom back out for a sec. So how are all y'all doing today, by the way? I hope you guys are doing well. Hey, Catherine says, hi, everyone. I always put a short catch chain on anything I make with magnetic clasps. That's a good idea, Catherine. Giant gears on the ears. Yes, 100%. So there's those ones, and I want to incorporate those guys, and I think, I don't know, maybe just I'm rummaging. I don't know. Give me a moment to kind of try to see. Because I think these two right here would be the gears that I think I'd like to use. But I'm not entirely certain if that's what I want to do, because then I have this little number that I think is super cute. Whoops. That I think I may like better for what we're doing here. Cat and Cauldron says, I'm so excited. Alex and I got our studio set up enough to start working on projects. Yesterday I made 13 rings. I put on some of your ring tutorials and just started working. Oh, that's so awesome. Oh no, First Man says I'm feeling poopy but getting better. Pain pills are nice. Makes you a bit loopy to make anything though. Gotcha. Oh wow, Lydia, 3-hour live. That's wild. Kristen says working on 3 different bake shop orders to get out of the house tomorrow morning. Fire trap, SpongeBob, and macarons. What? Right on. Music says doing better now. Very nice. Wow, that's wild. So yeah, I think. What do you think, Randy? Should I go with the gear or this like loopy knotted thing?
I like the loopy knotty thing.
Me too. I like nothing better than a change of plans mid-design. That's the only reason I can think of why I do it all the time. Okay. So part of me was thinking about just having that hang down, but that's quite large. Hey, Latney, how's it going? Kristen says I like the loopy thing. Right on. That seems to be the consensus. 2-hour surgery to fix a problem that showed back up after they fixed it 10 years ago. Oh no, First Man. Oh. Sarah says nice on the studio. I use my kitchen table or lap. Work surface is work surface. So I do have some beads from Potomac from last month that I think would actually work a little better for this. Let's see. And I've run out of bead tubes, hence the buildup of beads just living in boxes. In the boxes, in the boxes, in the boxes. That's very pretty. I'm going to see if I can find some jump rings that fit in those. So I was kind of thinking about... Ooh, Cat and Cauldron says, my daughter will be working on customizing Blythe dolls and making custom outfits for them. We've collected most of our art and craft stuff there. Oh, that's so cool. No, I think I might just do... Those feel a little heavy though. Whereas I do really like the nice taper. Hey Cat, how's it going? Cat's Corner? There we go. Snipping that. I want to thank all of y'all for joining us here today. And thank you for everybody who's hanging out with us over on Kick. I hope you're enjoying the ad-free experience. If anybody over on YouTube is frustrated with the YouTube ads and not getting notified, be sure to check us out over at kick.com. That's kick.com/back-to-earth-creations. It's free and there's no ads. And whenever somebody does subscribe, or like how earlier Saki Girl gifted a sub, we get 95 cents on the dollar for that. Whereas on YouTube, if somebody becomes a channel member, we only get 55 cents out of the dollar. So that's why if anybody's like, I wonder why they're over on Kick, that's why. Oh, and Kick is also, we're currently at 558 followers. And whenever we reach 1,500 and also like jump through a couple of other hoops, Saki girl! Thank you so much. But we're hustling to try to get to that. Kick is having this like partnership program where you can be making 16.50 an hour for every hour that you stream or something like that. So Kick is better for my pocket, that is for sure. And I like it. I don't know, I do like Kick. I really like the community. I already pulled out some of those. I really like the community that's growing over here. It's still in beta, so it's like it's still got some growing pains. I cleaned my work surface, not that you can tell, but now I don't know where anything is. What you doing, Wendy?
Oh.
Not much. Well. Oh yeah. So these are just some aluminum rings. Hey Margie! Oh, it's so good to see you. How have you been? Long time no see for sure. How's Misty Pup? So I'm making little links like that. And then each of these are going, oh yes, that's going to be nice. Each of these are going to hang down from the little loopy thing. Walk in the Rain says, don't forget to thumbs up if you're on YouTube. That's for sure. That's like the overpowered, action. Yeah, actioned in way to show support to let the algorithm know, oh, I like this. Oh, I like dogs now. So there's another. Ooh, yes. There's 1, 2. Let's do a third one. Bum, 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 da, dum, dum, ch, bum, dum, 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 ch, dum, 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 dum. Oh, Margie says, I'm good. She's doing good. She's been such a blessing to my husband who just had a stroke. Oh, no. That's why I've been MIA. Oh, how are y'all doing? One of our close friends recently had a stroke and is blind in one of her eyes now. Hoovian says, I'm in the hospital too. Hip replacement surgery. I go home tomorrow, though. Well, hey, everybody. I'm so glad to keep y'all company in the hospital. Y'all take care of yourselves. Hey, Terry. Oh, Terry says hello. My first time stumbling in. Love watching makers. Right on. Well, today we've just unboxed our Potomac bead box. It's the treasure edition. And now I'm rummaging through some of these dagger beads that came in last month's treasure bead box edition. You get better, everybody. If any of y'all are in the hospital, get better soon. First man. And Hoovian. Hey, Bobby. Long time, too. Oh, it's so good to see y'all. Well, in the very digital sense. Hey, Itsy. There's... And the ring size that I use is usually just the biggest ring that I can fit through the hole on the bead. So it's, this is, let's see what this ring size is. It is 5/32. It's 20 gauge wire, 5/32 of an inch. That seems right. Ooh, Amy. Oh, amazing. Amy says, YouTube asked me a question about what problems I have been having in my watching experience. I clicked that I am not seeing videos for my subscriptions on my feed. Thank you. I really hope they listen to the voices of the people who give feedback. I do hope. Sure would be great. This is Randy. Hope you can't see me now. I'm that greatest to look at right now. Oh, how dare you be human. Hey, Randy. Are you able to see the chicks on the porch?
I think you're a little quiet.
Yeah. I just want to make sure that cat's not bothering them. Some noise happened. Guys, we got chicks. We got 6 chicks. So now we have 9 chickens. And
I'm contemplating because the tree is taking away all their sun.
I trust your judgment. Just make sure that they're able to hide from the direct sunlight. Right, but depending on the angle, you know. Woo, but they were so loud. Because in the past, Kat says I need to see the chicks. Okay. Let's go look at the chicks. Field trip. Z-Dog. Everybody wanted to see the chickens. Yeah. Okay. There's the baby chickens. Okay. So this one's Shafid. That one is Bob. The little one, that one's Honey. That one is Ebony, Darkness, Dimension, Raven Way. That's Bob again. That one's Biscuit. Hey, Biscuit. And that one's Butter. So Abby and Randy helped me name them. Guess who named who? All right, there you go. Bob is sassy.
They're all sassy.
They're all very sassy. Okay. Do you need help or have you got this? Okay, I'm going to go back in. So those are the chicks. But this was my first time getting chickens that all are not in the exact same. You've got a Honey, Butter, Biscuit in a cage. Yeah. Huh? Yeah, they do. I'm going to sweep it into my compost. But they're such good little chicks. I know, right? Ah. Yeah. Sarah's is Bob. Randy named Bob. Oh, okay. He said not to tell you. Hey, Chick with an Edge. She says, oh my God, they're adorable. Wish I could have chickens. Hi, Vaughn. How are you? Hey, Chick. I'm doing really well. But so if I look tired, it's because I am. Those little buggers have been screaming bloody murder. Just mostly Bob, actually. Bob and Shafid. So, but we were worried. We were kind of worried about Honey, because she's a Will Summer and she is the youngest. So Biscuit and Shafid are the oldest ones, and so they kept like kind of trampling over. Do what?
I just realized one of the things, Biscuit.
Yeah.
Time you harvest eggs.
Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the biscuit. We had a broody hen, so I told my husband I was going to town for ingredients. She's now the proud mom of flour, sugar, butter, vanilla, and cream. Oh my gosh. Honey is adorable. But she's just a wee bitty thing. But like, and then the other three are kind of all in the same age group. Bob, Butter, and Ebony, Darkness, Dimension, Raven Way. So, it's okay. It's fine. Okay, where's my, if I were matcha brains? There we go. Bob is a good name. I've known a dog named Fred and a Bert. Bert was a girl. Right on. Bob is also a girl. Hopefully they're all girls, because I want them laying eggs. Because we already have enough roosters in the neighborhood. So, but yeah, they're good. We don't keep them outside all the time. It was just, we needed some quiet. I needed to record a few things. And it's such a beautiful sunny day. We're going to get their chicken run set up, possibly after the stream. That way they can play in the yard, safe from predators. But again, I want to keep an eye out for Honey, because she's just a little thing. So here I'm using some stainless steel 20 gauge 1/8 inch. Hey Yvette, how's it going? You need little wanted posters with pics and names. Oh my gosh. Yes. I love that idea so much. And this right here is what I highly recommend if you are interested in one of the Potomac bead boxes. I really like the Treasure Edition, not necessarily for just pairing with itself, but it's expanded our bead inventory, like just the different flavors and shapes, and well, not flavors, but like kind of if there's like a genre or a feel to beads, I definitely have a type. And so this helps me to kind of branch out and gets me like little, flavor samplers of different bead styles that I do love to make earrings out of, because I love earrings. They don't take a whole lot of beads. They're a fun way of experimenting, and I always need more beads or earrings for in the booth. I also always need more new beads, but that's neither here nor there. May I ask what size jump rings are those? Other night I did a necklace on a small chain and had to make the jump rings as all my others are too big. Thank you, 1/8. Yeah, 20 gauge 1/8 inch. Yeah, I use like the same like 5 jump ring sizes for just about everything. I don't know if this is considered a Celtic knot, but it's like a cast of a wire wrap. In fact, I wonder, could we make this in wire? Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. I'm going to try it in 20 gauge. No, I'm not. I'm going to do it in 18. That way, if you don't have these charms, let's see. Yeah, it actually looks like they just made a mold, because I got this on AliExpress. It looks like they just made a mold of a wire wrapped component, which is fine. Taste the biscuit. I've lost my wire snips again. Oh no. And I need some coffee. Hey, Wendy. Can you hand me my wire snips? They're over yonder. Done what, baby? I'm always losing my wire snips, so I don't even know. Yep, a charm redo. Eep. So I'm going to be starting with 7 inches. Thank you, baby.
Do you need to plug that phone back in?
Yes. Thank you. Excuse me. And so let's see. I'm going to start in the center of the wire. And I'm just going to use my stepped mandrel pliers for this, or bail making pliers, whatever you want to call them. And then a thingamajig would have come in really handy for this. Ooh, and I want it to be behind the wire, because there's that crossover point right there. And now I'm going to flip that over. Which one was that? Was the okay. And then this one wants to be like that. Okay. So that seems like a pretty standard wire wrap like little 3-loop. I can definitely see how this would be, whoop, caught it with my belly. Easier done on like a thingamajig. And so this one, I'm going to leave it traveling across. And this is where I'm going to use, I think, the largest barrel. I'm going to bring that around. Ooh, and then I'm going to come in here on the medium size. Well, not the smallest, but the next size up. So there we've got that little 4-leaf clover where this top one is a little larger. And then trying to stay true to the crossover points. Hey, Lorena. She says, hello, my little sweet one. It has been a while since I've seen you. It has. How have you been since we saw you last? But y'all say that, but I've seen y'all in our comments. So it's always nice to see you guys. Oh, no. Yvette says home early because sick, but I'll live. Right on. I've got something coming up on me. I'm hoping it's just allergies. I'm trying to hydrate so I don't dehydrate. But yeah, so there's that little bit. And then what on earth is going on out there? Okay, so it looks like to make all loops on this be truly closed, they are bent up and bent up just a smidge. And really a 16 gauge may have been a better wire gauge for this. And so I'm just going to bring that around and do a little snip. And do a little snip, snip, and a little snip, snip. And I got a snip, snip. And so now I'm holding it on the smallest again for making that little loop. And then just holding that flat and steady. And I'm going to try to get in there and snip right there. Oh, I love these wire snippers. They do such a good job of just getting in there, getting it done. Woo! Okay, so that is how we can make, and then I bet with a bit of hammering. Yeah, I think a 16 gauge wire instead of an 18 gauge and a bit of hammering. Nice. Oh no, Amy says I'm getting over some awful sinus cough thing that I had to get some steroids and cough medicine for. Oh no, it's been a rough couple of weeks. Stay hydrated, my friends. Cheers to that. Good morning, Aussie Sam. Samplers, not just for chocolate anymore. Walk. Okay, and now we get to try to make another one because I can't just not. So we're gonna go like this and make that center loop. Because now we got to try to make it mirror. Do 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 do. Actually, in my efforts to try to make it mirror. Okay. I've just goobied it up. Oh, I kind of like it though. So we're just going to bend that around. Now I'm super duper digging that. Ooh, Lorena says, I went through a dry spell all winter. I thought it was over for me, but I started back up again designing. I've been thinking of trying silver metal clay designing, but metal clay is expensive. That's true. Now, something that you could totally try would be, I would recommend like polymer clay. Sculpey Primo has a really beautiful metallic silver that you could try a lot of your designs that you'd be interested in making out of the silver clay, but with the polymer clay. So you can lay out, different stamping, a lot of the same sculpting techniques and tools you could use on polymer clay. But I've read that you don't want to mix the tools between the two because something science happens. But you can practice on polymer clay, and then that way, whenever you're like, I'm very good at doing this design, I'm very pleased with the way it comes out consistently, now we're going to try it. Now, my only thing is the silver clay does shrink whenever you like torch it or, otherwise fire it. So, definitely going to be some learning curve on that. But there's a lot of like good books, and I bet there's some really good videos out about it too. Ooh, Sarah up to level 4. Sarah says they make copper clay too, but comes out a little iffy. Oh, really? Dang. Ooh, Teresa says, yep, I got an allergy shot yesterday. I feel 98% better. It takes 24 to 48 hours to take effect. Right on. I've not seen the copper clay before. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Wendy, help. He just shakes his head at me. There's no help for me, he says. Wait, what? So now we've got that going in the other direction. And now I'm going to try to place, we're going to do that same size mandrel. And this is why I chose to use my stepped pliers instead of my round nose, is because I didn't want there to be any guesswork about what part of, like what size to make the loops. I feel like this really helps me just keep it consistent and get it figured out. So there we are with that loop. This is so cool. Now I'm just wondering whose design they ripped off to make the cast of this. But this also, I think I've seen something similar to this for like over a decade, and at that point there's no telling. I'm going to zoom in a bit for you. I know I do tend to wander out of frame, so do keep an eye on me, but I want you all to actually be able to see what it is that we're doing. Okay, so just bringing that around, trimming that, and then giving that a little squish. And a little squish, squish, and a little squish, squish. Ooh, I've had mullein and tea before, and that was quite good. So I think the company I was keeping helped make it very good too. My friend Christina was here. And she was like, I have mullein and tea. And so we drank some. And it was nice. In that order. I'm such a riveting storyteller. I have the best and most adventurous stories. I like them. It's very Frog and Toad style. Getting that one snit. Am I even in frame? Kinda. That's a start. Yeah. Oh, right on. Margie says, even though I miss your lives, I catch the replay. You've been keeping my dream of crafting again alive. Oh, Margie. And I'm scrolling up to read your previous comment. He's recovering quickly. It was centered in his speech center, so he didn't have any paralysis, but it sounds like he's talking with a mouthful of marbles, which is super frustrating for him. Gotcha. Misty helps calm him down, or helps calm him, and he can slow down where I can understand him. Oh, Margie. I'm so glad he has y'all. Ooh, Lydia says, question, are they cheaper to buy or make? That's a very good question. Let us go to the AliExpress. This is probably 100% not the kind of content Potomac wanted me making whenever they were like, we'll send you a box and you can do an unboxing. And I was like, okay. And then here I am on AliExpress. Now, these charms were not from we're not from Potomac. They're from AliExpress. But I'm searching wire wrap knot charm. Oh my god. No way. For $1.81? Let's buy it. No, it's like a really nice looking wrap. I wonder if it looks anything like in the picture though. Okay. So I'm going to search knot charm earrings. Taste the biscuit. Do, 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 do. Well, oh, those are pretty too. I like those. Oh, I haven't gone charm shopping in ages. Taste the biscuit. Ooh, they're just some little Mobius flower earrings. Okay, so I don't know where to get the ones exactly like these because I've had these in stock for quite a while, but there are some that are similar-ish that are 30 pieces for $1.52. So whatever the math is on that. I don't know. I like being able to make them, but I also really like being able to buy them. You know, like, because sometimes I have more time than money, and sometimes I have no time and no money, in which case I'll go spend $1.58 on 30 charms or something, and that way I can just have it made. Ah, Shanika says if you make them yourself, though, you have more control over the quality, assuming you're skilled at least. And that's the tricky business part. So, because I bet this would have been more, I'll have to try making some that are out of the 16 gauge wire, and then I'll have to try actually hammering them, because that's something that by making them myself, I was actually able to make them mirrored, whereas in the store-bought charm, it's just the same. I still love it though. I like all of it. I like being able to make it. I love being able to buy it, because then I can make stuff with it. Hey, Lisa from Grand Rapids. How are you doing today? So I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It won't take me all day to make these earrings. I just know it. Each costs you like 4 cents. Wow, thank you, First Man. But yeah, that's pretty hard to beat. Erica says, I Google lens searched them. Oh my God, the future is now. Amazon calls them steel-based alloy charms, Celtic knots, currently unavailable. Gotcha. Yeah, that sounds like the search terms I would have used. But yeah, 100%. I really think that the best way, my favorite strategy, and you can cherry pick this, take what's useful to you and leave the rest, but is to have the luxury of options. So being able to have the skill or the willingness to develop a skill to be able to make it myself from scratch, like that's nice. But also having it in stock so I can just swipe and kind of toss something together and be able to sell it at a lower price point. And that way, if the customer's looking at it and they're like, well, I don't see any difference between these two, we could discuss how, the intricacies. Like, I love going in depth on jewelry with customers. Right on. First Man says, I use a wire jig and make my own. Then I can use colored wire, but I'm not a fan of colored wire. Right on. I find myself really preferring the base metal tones like the silver, the copper, the vintage bronze. But sometimes I like throwing in a pop of color. Okay. And now we run into the predicament of we're going to have to do a little combination of like jump rings or something. Ooh, or we could do we do a link? Like a bead link? Or do we just jump ring it together? My inclination is to want to just jump ring it together. So I'm going to open up 4 more of this style. 2. Yeah. First Man says, I'm talking that blue, purple, green wire. The coating comes off if you just look at it. Yeah. Now, I don't want to have these be too long because I think I want to wear them. And I don't have a particularly long neck. And it makes me crazy whenever stuff tickles on my shoulders. So I'm just going to do... And I'm going with this option mostly because it's the easiest, but it's going to keep them a little shorter than if we did the bead link. And also, nice, I don't have to worry. My jump rings seem to not be able to fit over, so it'll keep it contained down there. All right, baby. And then here I've found an 18 gauge 1/8 inch ring, just loosey-goosey on my table. But this way, if this isn't striking my fancy, it's the easiest to disassemble. Any idea price point range on them? I was thinking about 15 to 20. Ooh, that's a good question. I'd have to price check and see how much this style of ear hook costs. Ooh. Okay, I kind of love it. because I really like that tapering down because then it gives so much drama and sway and stuff to the rest of the earring. Yeah, I would do 15 or 20. That's a good price point. And I think I'd do that even if I hand wrapped them, though I don't know. Thank you, Kathy. Excuse me. Well, now I'm going to have to try them on. Okay. Get presentable and put some earrings in. Ooh, I like that. Oh, and they're very lightweight. Like it's got a little bit of drama, a little bit of flair. Right? First man says, thank you. It's always hard to price your craft. Makes me crazy doing it. Right? Were they made on a wire jig? I just came in. Hey, Kathy. Now, these ones that I'm wearing were just store-bought charms, but we did make some just on our pliers. Though you could make some with a wire jig as well. And I do think that these would be just beautiful with just a regular old fish hook as well. But I kind of like that additional sparkle. Yep. And these will get cleaned off with some little alcohol wipes. That way, whoever buys them don't have to worry about my ear holes touching their ear holes. Hey, Drex, how's it going? Right, first man? There we go. All right, time to make my noggin small again. I'm so tired. I'm gonna look at my birds. Oh, they're all sleeping. Finally. I'm glad they're staying chill. That's good. Okay. Ooh, what are we gonna make now? Actually, I think what Randy needs me to work on right this second is weaving that chainmail for him. Need a boa in an old style dress of the West. Ooh! I'm so glad I live in a modern age because internet and air conditioning. But also, I totally love that whole look. Like, I have a family picture from, gosh, I had gone to Six Flags, I think, with my sister and her husband. And they had us put on these like very garishly colored outfits, but it was for like a black and white photo. And indoor plumbing. I love indoor plumbing. Oh, it's so good. Sorry, I'm just remembering we had gotten a notice from our water electric company, and they were all like, you're using way too much water. Check your house for leaks. And we were like, ah. And then we checked the house for leaks and didn't find any. But our usage is still like massively up, and Randy got it all figured out. And I think we need to like remove part of the wall to be able to shut the water off, but it's going to be taken care of. So that's been like a huge relief off my mind. So that's nice. But yes, indoor plumbing is nice. Even when it's not working as it should, it's still pretty sweet. Z dog, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come here, big boy. Come here, big boy. Oh, what a big stretch. But yeah, it was an old-timey photo of like wearing like saloon outfits, kind of, or something. Oh, you're good, Kathy. Okay, let's see. I'm doing really well, Drex. Thank you for asking. Oh, I'm thirsty. Okay. So I kind of want to make with these Potomac pearls. I had seen a design floating around from like a magazine. Right, that's right. I'm supposed to be weaving chainmail. That'll be a good break too. I kind of hurt my hand again yesterday, but in a different spot. It's here in my wrist because we were digging. We were stealing dirt from the recycling center. Excuse me. And I was going at it a little too hard. Yes. It was exactly that, First Man. But I really need to learn to take it a little easier. But we got all the dirt that we needed to do the things that we needed to get them done. So we got a whole raised bed planted where it's like I think we'll be doing a total of 3 of these. My right wrist is hurting in the same place. Oh goodness. But no, it's I specifically, like, I jarred it pretty hard because, like, I was holding up the back of the shovel and, like, jammed it into the pile and hit, like, a rock. So it, like, went all just straight up into my wrist. So today we are using this color of airsoft ammo. Ooh, and I'm actually going to use the little boop from Potomac Beads. Walk says I have a pic of like that somewhere of me and my son when he was 10ish. I need to look for that. Oh, right on. Ooh, bead capture. I just got that figured out last night. Right on, Sarah. Okay. So we're going to begin. So Randy has me set up with 20 units. So it's 20 segments, and each segment is 2 open with 2 closed on one of them. But for this first one, I'm going to hook on 2 of the 18 gauge 1/8 inch ring. And the main rings that I'm using here are 18 gauge 1/4 inch or 1/4 inch. So there's that. And I just want to isolate those 2 little rings and put another small ring through them. Are we blurry? I think we're blurry. Anika says, my arms are tired in a good way. I've planted raspberries in my garden today. Oh, that's exciting. I've really enjoyed our raspberry canes over the years. So good luck to you with yours. What kind of trellis plan do you have in place? Excuse me. Now we do have a tutorial for this design on our YouTube channel. It is called a captive bead chainmail. And so I'm just hooking through those 2 and then back through these 2 new ones. And then we're going to close it. Any tips on getting the business sides of things sorted? I'm good on the baking, but just had to run to create an invoice for an order that is being picked up tomorrow. Well, I don't know. I actually just hired someone to get that crap figured out for me because we've been doing this since 2008 and I still don't feel like I know what I'm doing. But I think if you have like if you use PayPal or if you use Wix or Square or something, just creating invoices, keeping records of the sales that are being made, both for you, your benefit, what with taxes, and for the customer's benefit for if they want to file a complaint or something, or it's just good to keep the paper trail nice and tidy. And also, if they're like, oh my God, this was so amazing, like they'll have a receipt and they'll still have your contact info and stuff. So invoicing is certainly a good idea. I'm not going to say that the businessy side of things isn't important, because I think it is, but I have just been really, really bad at it for a very long time, and we're still functioning. So it can't be like, I can't be messing it up too bad, hopefully. So, ooh, hey, Christina, how's it going? How are you doing today? Lita says, are those plastic pellets for the insert? Yes, these are airsoft BBs, which are just the prettiest, like intense red. And then we had made 5 of these with a green, like a really intense, like toxic, Secret of the Ooze, Ninja Turtle green, and then some that are glow in the dark. Now you could use a 6mm like round gemstone bead, but those typically have holes drilled in them, and they're also not all necessarily exactly 6mm, which can get sort of tricky. But gemstones, and they're beautiful. So, ooh, Cat and Cauldron said my mom's dad was born in 1870. We have a photo of him in 1890 to 1900. And my brother and cousin had photos taken in old-fashioned 1890s attire at Six Flags, and they all look like they could be brothers. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Kristen says, girl, I usually don't turn on the oven until everything is paid. Right now, I'm still using paper order forms and typing up each individual invoice as it comes up. Right on. I think Square and PayPal have services, certainly, for creating invoices that you can either print yourself or email to people. And you can like email like to request payment and stuff. Hey, oh my God, how's it going? I think we're doing pretty good today. We're just kind of crafting along. Same old, but in a very good way. Lita says, I love them and seem lightweight too. They are very lightweight, which is something that I do enjoy. But yeah, yesterday I got planted, I transplanted some Egyptian walking onions just because I don't know if they're doing good for like companion planting, but I'm not going to risk it. And I just like them. Like, not for eating, they're kind of fibrous. But I think I'm going to try dehydrating them into basket weaving material and literally making some onion baskets out of onions. Like, I thought that'd be neat. But yeah, I got those transplanted, and in that same new bed, which is a raised bed made out of straw bales. Stay tuned to the Vonster vlog on YouTube if you want to see more about that, because that'll probably be this week's video. But we planted our sweet potatoes, and we planted 3 watermelon vines, and I'm really, really excited to see if we can grow some watermelons this year, because I have only ever grown 1 watermelon, and it was beautiful. Like, the color was right on, everything. It was the straight up yuckiest watermelon I've ever tasted in my whole entire life. And I think it's because of the location in the backyard where I had planted it. We hadn't built the soil up back there yet. And so I just don't think there was anything for the plant to pull on up into it to make anything that tasted good. Because for a while, nothing was doing well back there. But ooh, Lorena says, I made a necklace, bracelet, and earrings like that, and I added a dab of enamel paint on each ring. It came out nice. Right on. I'm super digging that red tone. Christina says, I planted some clematis vines and they are growing so nicely. Oh, what color? What color of clematis? Is it clematis or clematis? Nah, either way. Ah! Kristen says, never had any luck with watermelons. Yeah, I figure I'll try again. I'll keep trying. Ooh, purple. Oh my gosh. I love clematis. I've never grown any, but they're beautiful. Our like going through the neighborhood, we'll see some of the other folks growing them. So I do enjoy them in other folks' yards too. Whoop whoop. Well, haha, caught you in my pile of rubbish. They set a booby trap. I have no idea how to read your name. And I feel like you're a troll. But also I do love fun. But I think I'm gonna block you though. Sorry, troll. Bye-bye. Bye, Margie. Give everybody a hug from us. Herpin' a derpin' doodle boop, herpin' derpin' doodle doop, herpin' derpin' a boodle boop, and herpin' derpin' der. Do 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 do. All right, Christina. I gotta check on my chicken. Ooh, they're laying in the sun. I see you, birds. Hey, Della, how's it going? We're closing that ring, and we're gonna do another one. Chainmail certainly is repetitive. That's okay. But Randy got these set up for me, so I'm going to get them woven so he can continue on working as well. Excuse me. Goodness. I think I may need to make myself a pot of coffee. Or something. I'll use anything as an excuse to be like, I should go put some coffee on. Bye, Lisa. Thanks for hanging out. Lorena says, I have to go shop for a new refrigerator. Oh, I don't like shopping for appliances. Will? I don't like spending money on appliances, but I do love running around the kitchen section of like Lowe's and Home Depot and looking at all the beautiful kitchen displays and like opening up all the big expensive refrigerators. But we ended up needing to get a new like oven. So we ended up getting like a really good deal on like a gas range oven combo and a dishwasher. But we shopped for them online. And that way, from the comfort of my own home, with tape measure in hand, I was able to actually make sure that the dishwasher was going to fit in the hole where it looked like one had been in the past. So that may be something to try out that's a little less horrible than just going into the store. And so, and we're probably like, I don't want to jinx it, but like, we have not expected our refrigerator to last as long as what it has, because it constantly like leaks water, and it's not like it's hooked up to any water or anything. It's just like it's always like half frozen up and leaking water. But we're gonna milk that fridge for every bit we can get out of it before having to replace it. But that's my plan for whenever we do have to replace it, is to shop online with a tape measure in hand. Sarah says, have you seen those jelly cubes? Those are intense. I think I know what you're talking about. And they're like the cube made entirely out of like chainmail, right? And yes, they are intense. Like that is some intense stuff. Oh my God, says, not sure all of us wish for a Randy. Maybe a Brandy. Well, that's fair. Hey, Mama Kay, how are you doing this afternoon? Oh no, Paige says we've had just about every appliance in the house replaced in the last few years. It was fun to look at everything, but otherwise not fun. Dude. Randy and I make a point to not talk about finances in the house where the house can hear us, just in case. This is a superstition we picked up from my bonus dad, Fred, because he's like, if I ever get a big paycheck, I don't talk about it in the house because it'll hear me and something will break. And it's like, yep. So, and it's we will never utter, oh, we paid the car off. We haven't yet. But whenever we do, those words will not be said in earshot of the car, just in case. Just in case. Oh, well, thanks. Oh my God. I really like him. I think he's a keeper. Ooh, Sarah says I get to get a brand new stove. So excited. I'm going to get an upgrade. Nice. It really does raise up like the quality of life having, gosh, we got a dishwasher for almost a decade. We didn't have a dishwasher. We were just washing it with our hands because that's the way it's always been done, I suppose. Like Randy and I had never lived in a house together where the dishwasher worked. Like anywhere that wasn't like our parents' place or something. Like which even then Randy's dad's dishwasher doesn't work. Like but oh, having that dishwasher is nice. And then whenever our oven stopped working, but the range still worked because the oven would like sometimes heat up, but it was very inconsistent about whether or not it would get lit. Whoop, whoop. So it's really nice to be able to just hit the buttons and the oven gets hot without any complication. Ooh, looking at an induction stove. Oh, can you still cook on cast iron with those? Because I have to say, I am envious every time I see somebody wiping one of those down. Because our gas range top has like 3 different freaking levels and all these nooks and crannies. And every time I cook bacon, it coats my existence. And it just needs to be metal. Nice. Ooh, so no glass pots. I've got a glass percolator. Lorena says, I know, we are also spoiled. I love it though. Oh, I love being spoiled. It's my favorite thing. It's like, more of this, please. Yes. Ooh, oh my gosh. Kristen says and the hubby is paying for a professional clean as my Mother's Day gift. That's nice. That is really nice, actually. Ooh, well, my Z dog, I think, is upstairs laying in the sun in the living room. Ember is probably on Abby's bed up in the attic because it's nice and warm. Ooh, Clem at us. Okay. And my Randy's right there. They were asking where the critters were.
I don't know where he is.
I think he went upstairs.
No.
Oh, well, thank you, Christina. Ooh, that does pop. Snap, crackle, pop, baby. I love it. I'd love to make a giant rain chain out of this with like 3-inch acrylic spheres. That would just look so cool. The thing would probably be as thick as my upper arm. I don't even know what kind of gauge and ring size we would need, but that would be really cool. Maybe just 2-inch spheres. Oh, well, thanks. Oh my God. Oh. Oh, do 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 do. We can do it. Time to weave a whole nother one. So we're gonna pick up the first one. We make it to. Well, I've already put it into the drawer, but between 7.5 and 9 inches. Ooh, Sarah says I did one with a faceted crystal, really sparkles. Right on. Do you mind if I ask, was that like a round faceted crystal or was it like a bicone faceted? And so I'm just breaking that down into like a 2-2 chain-ish, just to get the roundel right on. Kat says, Vaughn, try cooking your bacon on a baking sheet in the oven, 15 to 17 minutes at 400. Use a sheet of parchment on the baking sheet and clean up as a breeze. Right on. My friend Tracy makes such good bacon just in her microwave. And then I tried to do it and we got food poisoning. So I don't know, like sometimes.
You did have bacon.
Yeah. Do. Gotcha. Is there anything I can do to make my wire colors match? I purchased them in different places before I knew about bare copper. So eek, I'm working on a pendant and the golds don't match. Oh no. Well, you could lean into it and maybe intermix them a little bit. Is it like a weaving or just a wrapped? Lorena says, I wish I could work on Chainmaille and socialize live at the same time. It is fun. It is a lot of fun. I really enjoy getting to hang out with you guys. Where can one find good chain that is budget friendly? I really like shopping with the Ring Lord. I use a lot of their plated iron, but then also Fire Mountain Gems and Rio Grande have really nice, or Grande, I'm not certain how it's pronounced. Gildon, darling. And Panda Hall have pretty good, but if you want like sterling silver or something, I like Rio Grande, and Fire Mountain. Though Fire Mountain doesn't always have the best prices unless you're buying a lot of stuff. Test to crispiness. You might need to adjust times for your oven, and preheating is key. Okay. Yeah, I don't mess around on that preheating business. I've burnt too much food putting it into the oven before it's preheated. Yeah. What? We used to dredge the bacon lightly in flour, mix crispy, and keep bacon from shrinking, stovetop and oven. Nice. Ooh! Little Sprite says, hey there, been in a silly meeting. I missed the box opening. You're doing a chainmail bracelet now? Yes. Well, Randy's been over here working, getting these units set up for me, so I'm going to go ahead and get them woven into the bracelet. That way his work surface is cleared off so he can get back to weaving. Or rather get back to setting them up for me. And then I'll weave some more because we need to get 5 of these bracelets done today is the goal. Still working on trying to hit production numbers for Dragon Con. And then I will be back to doing some wire wrapping using the beads from this month's Potomac bead box. Which is, I think I lack vision on it. I think I need to sit and think about it and kind of figure out a little better what it is that I'd want to make with it. Because like some of the colors I do think are pretty, but none of them are like speaking to me. Except for these two. I'd really like to do a strung bracelet very similar in concept to this one, which was also made with Potomac beads. But where it's these ones in between these ones. And I think that would be very cute. But I don't think I'm going to do that today because I don't feel like doing bead stringing today. I'm just going to be honest. I'm going to be for Rizzles. Right? Trying this mushroom blend coffee. Oh, yeah? I've been getting ads, I think, for that. Does it have like lion's mane and turkey tail in it? Ooh, and Mama K asks, are those beads you have made or bought? These are not even beads. They are airsoft BBs for like an airsoft BB gun. Oh, Randy is right over here by me. These are the beads that I'm using, and I love them because there's no hole. And we actually had used them for filling our hacky sacks, like our chainmail hacky sacks. I think they were calling these, it's either Eva or Ava beads. I think, Walk in the Rain. We do. We have some trolls, Linda. But that's okay. I've taken care of them. Hey, Steffi, how's it going? Ooh, Lita says, I really want to get the box from you every month. Aw, I'm not sure which one would be best. Any suggestions? Well, it's tricky because do you predominantly do wire wrapping or do you do like other crafts as well? Because our starter kit, the $15 one, comes with the cabochons and the variable, which like sometimes it's a bead, sometimes it's a charm, but it'll be something that's like whatever the project is for that month, it'll be something geared towards that. And the $15 one is great if you only want a few projects to work on and already have some wire in stock. If you don't have wire in stock, I do recommend the $20 kit or the $25. And then kind of the higher up you go, like our $55 kit has 2 types of wire and like I think anywhere from like 10 to 15 cabs depending on the month. So that one I think is a really great deal for if very much like how I use these Potomac bead boxes, that it's like I'm using it to supplement and guide what I'm producing for in my booth. So it's some of it was stuff that, yeah, no, I see what you're talking about. These are from this month's bead box, Mama K. Right on. Lita says I do wire wrapping. And so like our 35 just has one kind of wire but more cabs. And then the 45 has both kinds of wire but fewer cabs than the 55. It is not too late for this month. Steffi says, not too bad here. Took today off, but it's because I'm sick and whiny. Oh no, well I hope you get to feeling better. Hey, big boy. Thank you, Anika. This is called a captive bead chain. and I'm using 18 gauge 1/4 inch aluminum rings. Ah, Jack says, I agree with the $25. I just got mine and it was perfect. Oh, that's what I love to hear. You get a few Scooby snacks and it's enough to change your thought process from the norm. Just my opinion, of course. I liked mine. Right on. And yeah, it's just trying something different, and then, you know, absolutely love those beads. Ooh, Steffi Joe says, I like the little earring drop thingies. I must have missed you making them. Yes. Oh, that was, these ear hooks came in this month's Potomac box, and I've never used this style. I've never done a prong setting like that before, so that was a lot of fun. And then I had these charms in stock, like just in my own like personal bead collection. But then I was like, I bet we can make some of these out of wire. And so I tried to duplicate them using an 18 gauge, but I really think the 16 gauge would have been better for getting closer to this result. And definitely some hammering would have been beneficial. Thank you, Jax. Right? Oh, I gotta add the additional chain. Lydia asks, are those jump rings 1/8 inch? Likely, yeah. They are 18 gauge 1/4 inch for the main size, the large size that we're using to keep the bead captive. And then I'm binding the ends off with 18 gauge 1/8 inch. And then my extender chain is 18 gauge 3/16. Ooh wee. I'm losing my voice, y'all. Right? Mama K says, looking forward to the June box with the dragonfly. I'm gonna have to get that design figured out. So this this Sunday, y'all can expect to see our craft along project for May, and that's going to be a fractal wrap style like mandala flower. And I'm really excited about that. Getting to make that and share it with y'all. So I'm afraid I may need to cut today's stream short because my throat is tearing up. Oh, okay. You think that'd be all right? Okay. Now we will be live streaming again tomorrow from noon until 5 p.m. Here on Kick and on YouTube. We will be making lampwork glass beads. Oh, it's like I feel tired, but no, it's just sandpaper all through my throat. I woke up with it this morning, and we were gonna try for it anyhow. But I would like to live to craft another day, and I think I still have to record a tutorial today for on Sunday because I don't think I've done that yet. And so I'm gonna drink some honey tea and gobble a couple of cough drops and get a tutorial recorded, and then probably go to bed because I'm really tired. Getting that closed. Well, thank you guys so much for being so understanding. So what are y'all's plans for the rest of your day while I get this bracelet finished up? What are y'all's plans for the rest of the day? Hot tea and lemon. Why was I typing this? Great minds. Right on. Thanks, Christina. night. Ooh, that's going to be fun. You know what keeps me from talking? Playing
No,
Manor Lords.
That's not true. You talked through the whole thing.
That is true. Is that how I started losing my voice? So Randy and I had a game night last night. He was grinding out catching shiny Pokemon on his game. And like, oh my gosh, he was catching shinies left and right. Ah! You caught 4 shinies. That's 5 shinies. And you saw even more because there's that one that you didn't catch. Ah! The 2 that got away. And I was playing Manor Lords.
But that was like our day off. We sat there and did nothing but that all day.
Yeah. Well, you say we did nothing but that all day, but we still got the kilns loaded. We still got all that stuff done in the garden.
Okay, yeah, that's what wore us out.
Yeah. Play Wordle. Nice. And Sudoku. Huh. Why are you pointing at me?
Look at what you got going on. Breathe in some stuff from the compost we got.
I bet you're right. I was huffing that compost like a crazy person. It smelled so good. Do you think that's why I'm not doing so well?
Yep.
Well, what would you recommend? Not doing that again? That's fair. Woo! I'll be mucking about in a new Ark Ascend mod called Enclave Survival Skyward. Ooh! That sounds huff and compost. Well, it's nice. They make really good compost at the recycling center around here. I know, it's just tree leaves, but it is black gold. It is amazing. And it also has like some sticks and trash in it. But other than that, it's amazing. There is an alarming amount of Monster energy drink cans in our local recycling center's compost piles. Like, somebody's trying to hide that from their partner, that they're like, I can't have them knowing that I drink so many of these. Wonder if I can get compost here. Not sure if there's a recycling center. Our city does like a municipal, everybody will just rake their leaves to the curb, and then the city will go through and suck it up into this big leaf sucking up in machine. And then they compost it, and then you can just go, and we take these collapsible grow bags and we line the back of our minivan with a tarp, and we just fill up those tote bags and just stack them all on the back of the van. And it's free, and it's really nice dirt. I like free, nice dirt. Ooh, Steffi Joe, level 4. Where are your ring tutorials? I'd like to make one for my mom for Mother's Day. Those would be on YouTube, Linda. We do have a wire wrapping playlist where you can click on our channel. If you're looking at it on a computer, there's like a search bar. Yeah, a magnifying glass icon, Randy says. Yeah, and you can type in ring leaf vacuuming. Yes. Oh, I'm just falling to pieces. I'm gonna drink a bunch of water and go to bed. Like,
Are you playing Manor Lord or not?
Well, I don't know. I want to play Manor Lords. Is our friend Erica streaming Manor Lords? I might just watch her play while I fall asleep. I'm officially like old in my heart. It's like, instead of having fun, I'll just go to bed. That sounds like more fun. Okay. That's so pretty. Y'all, thank you guys. I'm so sorry for ending the stream early today, but I'm really hoping that if we tuck it in early and we kind of relax and go get some good sleep, that we'll be able to be back in full, like 100% health tomorrow, fingers crossed, for our Lampwork Glass stream. So Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. Thank you so much to Saki Girl for the gifted subscriptions. I really appreciate that. And if y'all have any questions about anything, leave a comment or send us an email and we'll try our best to be helpful to you. And have a happy Mother's Day. And I think that's tomorrow. Everybody call your mamas. And it's too late to buy them jewelry, but we might no, we're not going to be able to get gift cards put together. Maybe for next year. So we will see y'all next time. And so until then, you guys, happy crafting. Mwah. Bye.
Bye.